SB 68 has passed in the state of Georgia, which is a Georgia Tort Reform Act. For the last 2 weeks, there has been a flood of individuals who have been victims in different types of civil actions that have gone down to express their story to our legislators so that they can either modify the bill or destroy the bill altogether. But I want to give you an example of what it was that attorneys have been fighting against. Human trafficking is big in Georgia. It's very big in Georgia. And so there has been a trend of several lawsuits that have won where the individuals that have been victimized have been able to go against perpetrators that you would not even think to yourself would be perpetrators. Most human trafficking stories involve hotels and hotel dealings. And so you have individuals that own hotels, individuals that operate at hotels, managers that operate hotels that see this human trafficking happening. And they're just as culpable as the pimp or the trafficker that's involved in the trafficking. Georgia has allowed for there to be lawsuits against these hotels for their involvement in human trafficking. And these lawsuits have resulted in multi-million-dollar verdicts. The lawyer will get preliminary information that shows that this hotel could have been involved. That preliminary information could come from their actual client. The preliminary information can come from things that they've seen or complaints that have been lodged at the hotel or arrests at the hotel. But the real meat of those cases come in after you file the lawsuit, because after you file the lawsuit, there's a period called discovery. And that's 6 months of being able to get any and all documents that you can get from the hotel through the legal system. That you can do depositions, you can question individuals that are involved, you can do all of that to build up your case. Well, SB 68, it impeded that process. It would allow for a lawsuit to be initiated, but then the other party can file a motion to dismiss the lawsuit within a certain period of time before you even engage in the discovery. And as a matter of fact, the motion to dismiss would stop the discovery from happening. So therefore, your case can be dismissed before you can get all the good stuff that you need to strengthen your case to be able to present your case before the jury on behalf of your client. That's the effect of SB 68. And so I had an opportunity to watch victim after victim after victim after victim after victim come before the committee to tell their story. And those stories went on deaf ears. That's why it's important for you to know who you are voting into office in those positions. They're the ones that create the law. And we often hear people say, well, you know what? That's them. That's them. That's them. It's always them until it's your daughter or your son, senator or House of Representative member, who ends up in that situation, who's sexually assaulted and whose life is changed, and you want to get justice for them. And sometimes justice is not just having somebody sent to prison. Sometimes justice involves hitting those pockets of people that turn a blind eye to people that are being victimized.